they didn't tell you the full story about the 2026 Toyota Prado. Here's what actually looks set to change and why it matters more than the badge. If you've liked the Prado for its tough, go-anywhere vibe, this one keeps that spirit but adds brains and comfort. Official specs are still tight, but the hints paint a clear picture. Think classic shape, smarter lights, stronger bones, and a cabin that finally feels premium without losing the rugged edge. Let's break it down so you can decide if it's worth waiting for. The first big question most buyers have is simple. Will it still feel like a real Prado off-road while getting better tech and economy for daily use? Toyota seems to be aiming at both. That balance is hard, and the last gen was safe but dated. This update looks like the fix. Outside, expect the familiar boxy outline that makes a Prado look like a Prado from a mile away. But the details get sharper. Reworked LED headlights and tail should boost visibility and give it a cleaner face. The grille likely follows Toyota's newer look, bolder and more upright. Under the skin, more high-strength steel should lift safety and stiffness, which is great for rough trails and towing. Nothing flashy, just well-judged changes that make it look modern without losing that no-nonsense vibe. Inside is where most people will feel the jump. Premium materials are the headline. Softer dash and door trims, better leather, and smarter storage make long trips easier. The screen should be bigger and quicker with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto so you can just get in and go. Expect a cleaner menu layout and better voice control. Driver aids move up too. Adaptive cruise, lane keeping, and blind spot monitoring should be there on more trims, if not standard. If you see an altitude grade on the spec sheet, read that as the fancy one. Think special colors, upgraded trim, and small touches that make it feel a step above. The powertrain is where old school meets new gains. One path looks like a 2.8-liter turbo diesel with a 48V mild hybrid boost. That setup adds smooth stop-start and a little shove off the line while cutting fuel use. Diesel torque stays the hero for hills and towing. Above that, there may be a stronger hybrid, likely echoing the Land Cruiser idea. Picture a turbo 2.44 cylinder paired with electric motors for real punch and better MPG than the old V6 ever gave. Either way, think 8-speed auto across the board for calmer cruising and smarter gearing on dirt. The exact transmission details still need the official stamp, but the aim is clear. Make it efficient in town, strong on the highway, and trustworthy far from the city. Tech gets smarter in ways you can feel every day. Toyota Safety Sense should bring upgraded cameras and sensors for cleaner lane reads and smoother braking support. Connectivity should include over-the-air updates so maps and features stay fresh without a dealer visit. A digital key option would be handy for families who share the car. And because it's a Prado, expect trail help. A terrain selector with modes for sand, mud, and rock would fit right in, tuning throttle and traction so you can focus on the line ahead. Here's the key moment. If Toyota lands this mix of classic toughness with a nicer cabin and modern hybrid choices, the Prado could jump back to the front of the midsize SUV pack. It won't try to be loud or flashy. It will try to be the one you trust on a broken road at night and still enjoy on a school run the next morning. That is the Prado promise, just updated. So should you wait? If you love the old shape but wanted better comfort, better tech, and better economy, yes. If you live for diesel torque, the mild hybrid diesel makes sense. If you want more power with lower fuel bills, keep an eye on the stronger hybrid. The final call on power, pricing, and actual features will come with the official spec sheet. For now, the signs point to a refined legend with a wider reach.